Hey,
Tell him, baby.
episode 226. It's episode 226. Me and Mal are back with tales of joy. Words about news, boys and girls, or girls and boys. It's the hashtag show. We're back for you. 30 minutes for the scum, then the rest for the heroes. They deserve the best, so you should subscribe to the Patreon to get the whole damn thing. And if you don't, we'll come to your house, we'll kill your gran, and make you watch, It's the hashtag show, episode 226, episode 226. Over to you, my Mao, for 226. Mao, 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 Mao. Go.
Mau mau. Mau mau mau. Ow. I'd just like to say hello, everyone, and thanks again for tuning into our 226th episode of the hashtag show, starring Scott Gibson and myself, Mallorca Lee. We're very proud to be here, and we're enjoying supplying you with disgusting belly chuckles every week. So thanks for your continued support.
Do you know what we should do one episode?
Try and do it without swearing.
We should take acid, mate. We should take acid, mate, and do an episode, my man.
Well, we'll have to do that together because I can't just pop a fucking edible or whatever, then try and go on my day with the missus and all that, try and pretend everything's all right.
We need to get an Airbnb in the woods, right? Airbnb in the woods. Mr. Ross on camera and sound on the cans. Me and you, mate. Yeah, acid and just
run about the woods naked.
and then just record, mate, where the fucking journey takes us.
Oh. That'd be beautiful. And you'd need to get drone cameras following us because no camera guy could keep up with it.
I mean, I'd be like madness. Fucking 200 mile an hour through the woods.
Hey, I want to say a couple of things. I want to also, first of all, before we move on, I want to tell everybody, grab a ticket for the 16th of July for the live recording in the Classic Grand. It's going to be brilliant. What, we've done about 50 tickets already, or what?
100, mate. 600 gone.
1,000. So we're actually, we could have moved it to Hampden, but no, we're staying in the Classic Grand.
So come
along. The last live recording caught us by surprise, and it was probably one of the best.
It was.
In fact, what I'll do is I'll cut in a wee skit from the live show at the end of this episode. So keep listening to the end of the episode. Is there any bits that stick out for you? I'll try and hunt it down.
Mate, you've actually brought me onto one of my topics because we'll talk about it later on. I'm actually concerned that my memory is going, and can I go down this rabbit hole for you now?
I have been like that for about 10 years, mate. So welcome aboard.
Here's my conspiracy theory, right? We obviously all agree that we're living in a simulation. This isn't the real life, right? Where we are a speck of sand on the foot of a lizard upon a flying laser beam, right? We're not real, right? So I think, because I was talking to another guy about this, right? And he was saying the same as me, that his memories can't remember things, right? Now, let me put this to you, man.
Brain fog. It's the old brain fog.
Again, terms in the past have been flung about to put down men's queries, you know? Men concerned about their memory. The missus is nagging them. You know, like, I can't remember how I've got a lot on my mind.
What's our anniversary? What's my birthday?
Well, here's the thing. I think, see now, because obviously women are becoming men, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole wad of birds like that. Do you know what? Burn my bra. I'm living as a bloke, man. They've got the right idea. They've got the right idea.
And
right?
I'll no forget birthdays.
I think there is now too many men in the Matrix, and the Sentinels can't cope with the amount of knowledge and memories that's been uploaded to the fucking Matrix cloud. So I think that's why we're all forgetting stuff. The Matrix can't keep a hold of all our memories, and they're wiping us out, mate. And we're given basic 100 gig memory in the cloud now. That's how you can't remember stuff anymore, because there's too many fucking players, mate, in the Matrix.
Imagine you downloaded somebody else's memory. And your missus went, that was our wedding anniversary, and you went, 15th of October, mind that time we robbed a bank and I fucking cut that guy's ear off, and then we made love in the forest. She was like, what? Well,
Imagine
I
you
swear
got
to
someone
God, I
else's
swear
mind.
down that happened.
Tell you what, yeah, remember that time we get married in Puerto Rico? So, what are you talking about? Ah, no.
That's maybe what's happening. Folk are downloading their own memories and they're like, I'm a guy.
Well, think about those
What am
people
I doing
who.
in this bird suit? Get
think
me out of
about.
this. Cut my cock off. Put me on tour.
Think about those people, mate, who like they go for like surgery and they wake up speaking French.
Bonjour.
Do you know what I mean? Like they come in like, Mr. Gibson, how you feeling? Comme está?
Or you get the folk who aren't clever enough and they just say, I'm speaking tongues. What are you doing? I never learned another language. I'm speaking tongues for God.
The videos of those guys in like I don't know if it's evangelical churches in America, and you see them, and there must be like fucking 2,000 people in it, and they're all like prancing about, and the guy's like, "Give me the words of Jesus," and holds it to his mouth, and he's like, like that. Then they're all fucking bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
Do you know how you sober lay folk up? You unbutton their trousers, and then they'll drop out a character. Hey, what you fucking did? You lying cunt, you.
I love all that shit, man. Walk.
Ma-
Well, Jesus says you can walk. And they're like, I
Aye.
can't, I can't. And then next minute, the fucking cunt's breakdancing. You're like,
Feed me,
yes.
Jesus, feed me.
Get a social on him.
I told you about my mate I grew up with, sadly dead now. He got into heroin at a young age, and the God Squad got hold of him. And I hadn't seen him for a while, like maybe some kind of rehab type thing. And then he came out, follow Jesus, and telling us that he could speak tongues.
Brilliant,
And
man.
he stood there in front of me and my brother and went, and you know that way you're going, you would have did that at the weekend anyway. You know, there's no
You're just knowing
divine
heroin now.
intervention. You're after heroin and you're mad as fuck.
But how many people who find Jesus? It's just, mate, Mal, I've said it before, brother. It's one addiction to the other, my man. It used to be the needle. Now it's the Bible, my man.
You're addicted to the big religion.
That's what you used to see.
I was thinking this the other day, Scott. I'll be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, so what's that? That's me over the hill now, right? And I'm going, when is there going to be a divine?
56.
When's there going to be a divine intervention? When do you return back to God? No,
in your last 5 years, mate.
Just enough to get you through the gates.
It's like I think of religion like a club legend footballer, right? So somebody who plays for the Rangers or the Celtic, right? And they're dynamite, Mal. So they get a move to the Premiership and they play in there. They're 32, and they come back up to Scotland for another 4 years, accoying in 10 grand a week and scoring 50 goals. That's religion. You grow up, you're exposed to it when you're young, especially your generation, because I still remember having to do the Lord's Prayer in primary school. Then the lefties get rid of that. You go on as an adult, you're like, here, God isn't real, because you see if God was real, I'd have won the Euromoise by now, and I'm doing a 60-hour week, and I'm still skint. How's that possible? Fuck God. And then you get a bit older, you get close to death, and you return to your parent club, which is a church, because you're like, here, what if there is a chance I get upstairs? And he's like, here, look who it is, cunt. You're like, sorry. So yeah, I think you go back to when you're older, just to edge your bets.
Or you get to an age where I always kind of fancy the age round about me. So maybe you start getting fancy old grannies, and you're like, where did you get them up en masse? All grannies doing the church. And then you're just doing, but I'm right into Jesus, he's brilliant, isn't he? God and that magic. What are you up to after this, Sandra?
So your theory is that
steak pie.
The only reason old men are going to the church is because they want to pump old women?
Well, they're in company.
I like your logic.
But maybe your wee tadger's not working, so you just want to kind of talk dirty folk. I mind when I was young, I was in a fair bit of pumping. Oh, don't say that, Alan. You wee crazy rascal, you. I mind one time, I get hold of this youngster and I get a hand under the bra. It was the first time I ever done it. I had a stunning erection. You should have seen it, Sandra. And they're like, oh, Brian, listen to the chat now, man. Listen to him.
I remember it was 52, and I just returned from my second tour of the Wahhabi Desert with the British Legion, and the sun was shining. I was lying with a young Moroccan lady, and the full erection, and the sun shone. The sun shone through the tent. of the cabal, you know, and as the morning glow hit my erection and I saw the shadow in my stomach, I thought, Christ, it's 9:10, I better get moving.
As the sun
As your
shone
shun-
through my as the sun shone through my cock lips.
Well, there's nothing I like to do more than open the front of my tent and hold my erection aloft, and as the sun rose from beyond my shaft, I thought, God, I am king, you know. As
Yeah, I
the
remember.
the morning sun emerged from my belly end, I thought, I bloody love camping.
Does anybody else get some memories when they were young? Well, when I was younger, I remember I was sunning my arsehole in Ibiza. And
because a lot of stuff like, I remember we used to get to the cinema for a jam jar. I used to hop on the back of the buggies and get myself up Sucky Hall Street for free on the trams. Anything else? Well, I remember I was going to coke den in Ibiza in 2002. And I thought, fuck me, you know.
Anybody else get some cheery memories from when they were young? Well, I remember once me and my mates bought a kilo of cocaine and locked ourselves in a house for 3 days. I swear to God, we nearly killed my friend Alan.
Would
we
you
thought
like
he was
to-
holding out in us. We get some hookers and the rest is history, you know.
Do you want the sharing with the group, Billy? Well, the only time I remember, the last time I felt joy, you know, I was standing in Istanbul airport and one of the kilo bags I had in my lower intestine exploded, and you know, as the sulfur breezed through my bloodstream, I thought there's a chance I'm dying here. But as that great massive sniffer dog rushed towards me, I thought, "Fuck me, what a trip this is!" You know. So I think it's good, just good to be in the church. You know, good to be here. Thank you.
I remember one time I found myself in the plumbing aisle on B&Q sticking a plunger up my arse before anyone caught me. What a crazy boy I was back then. Oh, a crazy boy. Good times.
Imagine that, man.
That's what it's gonna be,
Any
innit?
stories you want to share? I'll tell you a story how I got banned for pets at home. I'm going to tell you that story.
I used to fuck animal pussy when I was young. They called me the Beastmaster.
If you could
But
go
those
back
days
to
are
any
gone
age,
now.
Brian, wait, I'd go back to I was 16. Well, why 16? I used to fuck a lot of animal pussy back then.
I remember one time I kicked the doors clean off a pet shop, took the keys off the owner.
Nothing gives you the thrill of having to catch a fox first before you fuck it, you know. Anyway,
There's
good to be in the church. Thank you. Chucky a laugh.
There's nothing more erotic than this, the smell of the fear of a gerbil as you're ripping open a fresh roll of gaffer tape and sellotaping the wee bugger together.
Let me tell you, once you've just ejaculated into the hedgehog, then you launch it off a car window. What a thrill.
I tell you, that's the one thing I thank the high blood pressure for. I can still get a stiff erection when I'm stalking down animals in the pet shop.
Oh, we need to talk about the heat as well at some point, mate. I am sweating inside the bunker today.
It's
That's a
actually
hot one.
a wee bit overcast today, but yesterday was brilliant.
Yesterday was roasting hot, man. Aye.
I've got to say the age-old thing. If Scotland had this weather, if we had a reliable summer, you wouldn't go anywhere. There'd be no need.
Of course, mate. What a lot of fucking nonsense, man. What
I
a
would just
lot of
enjoy
nonsense.
the country. I'd be visiting all the places all over Scotland that you go and
No,
piss and
this
you go,
is
this is
absolute
fucking amazing. I'd be back.
Bollocks.
I'd be up all the Heelings. I'd be up all the islands, Skye, Orkney, everywhere, man. I'd be in every orifice of Scotland has to offer.
Well, that's a different fucking
Probing,
podcast, and different
sniffing,
story.
licking.
First of all, Scotland, and I don't care what anyone says, right? I know we live in a fucking wild times where nobody can have an actual right answer to anything, and you always have an opposition to everything.
Mm-hmm.
I am telling you right now, Scotland looks far better in the rain. Scotland in the sun
because
is not a good place to be.
Because we've grown up
it's
with
no
it.
romantic notions of it.
You grew up in the rain and dreich weather.
No.
So that is the thing that,
mate, the good thing about Scotland
associate
is
Scotland with.
The country itself does things to tell you you should not be outside in the sun. If you find a picturesque part of Scotland, which is usually the Highlands and upwards, right? 20 mile north of Glasgow, suddenly it becomes nice again. The central belt of Scotland's a fucking shithole in the sun. But if you go up anywhere, you're just swarmed by midges. The midges will kill you.
Well,
they literally will kill you.
They are and fucking hell, I had a barbecue, man, and I turned around, I swear to God, my head was in a cloud of midges.
Honest to God,
even the smoke for the barbecue wasn't holding them off.
I was thinking the day the missus wanted to get bark for the fucking front garden, right? And I'm going, might go to B&Q this afternoon, see what the bark is. And
Well, you get roped
also,
into doing gardening and all that shit.
no, she was doing it. I've been at work, mate, but she was doing it the other day. But she needs to get bark to fill in the bits. But I'm going, there's no point in going in the motor. There's no point in
Let's
me
take a
having.
van and get
But
bagged right
also,
out of nut.
there's no point in having. Here's the thing, right? See if you get a man or a lady, right? Or a man that used to be a lady, whatever
Or
she
a
is.
butch lesbian that likes a fair bit of.
Exactly. If you've got access to a van, there's no point in putting stuff in your motor that could dirty your motor, fuck your motor up when you
I
can
know.
fling it in the back of your van. It doesn't matter.
Aye.
But having all sorts in that van, man. Hose the fucking
Bodies.
cunt down everything. Bodies.
Amazon.
Bodies. Heroin. Bark. You name it, brother.
So
I was saying when I go to B&Q,
Maria tries to get me into the garden, and it's one of the most.
It's too hot for that shit.
No, but gardening just I don't get it. I know it ticks a box for a lot of people. I just feel like I could be doing something else more
Aye, and do you know what, right?
My time than being in here moving plants and
gardening.
potting things.
I think gardening is for like old cunts that've got like an addiction or something, and they've just got to keep busy. So they're just always they know they can just fire them in the garden and fucking let them be. I bet you gardening was like introduced by the church to like stop the monks masturbating or some shit like that. Like get them in the garden,
Maybe.
fucking planting flowers and stuff.
I never saw the old priests from Podger and the youngsters, did I? Hey,
see it.
Come on, help me plant this, Tommy.
Where are we planting that, Father? Right in your fucking arsehole. So just
Let
behind the mulberry bush.
Purple sartorius right between those little sweet cheeks of yours. It's like a lettuce meeting a cucumber.
Just behind the mulberry bush, young Thomas.
Go and take that to the recycling. Take all your trousers off and give me a whistle when you're ready.
I think the best gardens are. See if you get ones new. Where I saw one the other day on like Grand Designs thing, where they had the fucking big windies that open up, like the inside becomes the outside. But it was all like white marble tiles and astroturf with a seating area and a fire pit. And I thought, this is your perfect garden. Nothing needs maintained.
Aye.
Nothing needs maintained, and it looks good.
A wee power wash once a year, twice a year.
Aye. Or you wait for the rain. Done. Sort it. Not the idea
Could
of
have one chair, a drink holder, and a wee ashtray for your cigar.
No, do you know what, man? It was absolutely
a possible barbecue pit.
It was absolutely beautiful. It was like, holy shit, what a fucking garden, like, eh?
What a buzz.
But mate, zero maintenance. That's what you want. None of this fucking. Oh, I'm just gonna go down to B&Q and buy some flowers, and the idea of like planting stuff, and then looking after. Oh, when Laura said to me the other day, she's like,
they get into
that blooms at that time, and that blooms at that time. I'm like, fuck, who gives a fuck? Who cares, man?
They folk who have interest in gardens, and it's a thing. They know all the names of the plants because Maria's forever saying. And you know what? I've actually noticed as I'm getting older and all, I'm not appreciating things around about me. Like one of the things she grew, I can't even remember the name of it. It bloomed in this amazing orange flower, right? And she went, look at that. And I looked at it and I went, holy fuck, that's amazing. And she went, it's in the garden every day. How do you not see that? And I went, because I'm not looking. I don't walk out to the garden and go, well, let me see how the begonias are doing. I just look and I go, that's lovely. I take it as a whole piece. But then when somebody points your attention to some wee plant and you see the beauty of it, I get that. And you've all got to know, because you're nearly my age. You're 49 now or whatever it is.
That is the luxury.
49 on 16th of July.
That is the luxury of being a woman. Women have got the time to stop and admire the roses. Admire the roses, man. They can turn around and say to you, do you not see that every day, that beautiful plant? And you can go, no. Do you know how, no? Because I'm
just
out hustling. I'm out hustling, hen. I'm out hustling, and I'm grinding, and I'm trying to get money to keep this family so you can buy flowers and plant them. That's what's happening.
I'm a simple man, hen. I'm out grafting and thinking about what I'm going to do when I get home.
I'm thinking about grafting. I'm out there. I'm out 12 hours a day grafting and thinking about things I'm going to do when I get home. And then when I get home and I find out you're in a raging mood, I'm like, well, that's the plans at the window, innit?
Do you know think about anything else? Well, occasionally the football.
Aye. So, do you know what? I'm going to go out and look at that plant if I like the garden. Fuck off.
And I like this guy called Peter at work, but I don't feel right about it. So do you mind if I call you Peter? What? Sorry. So I said too much now.
But this idea though of if Scotland had this weather, it would be great. You don't need to go anywhere. Pish. That's people who say things like
you're snapping into your
right. Hold on,
aggressive
hold on.
comedian type
Okay,
guy.
no, let me say this to you.
Everybody likes.
Let
No,
me
I'm
say
not
this
into
to
that.
you.
It's pish.
Let me say this to you. Let me say
Right,
this to you then.
Say it
I'm
you
gonna
want,
I'm gonna give you an option. I'm gonna
See
give you
what
an
I
option.
can, you
Right? I'll
fucking.
tell you this.
See, I
You
fucking
should
say it.
fucking stand by that woman, right? Because that is your way, and you know it. So I'm gonna say this to you, right? Here's your options, and there's no grey area. There's no, oh, what about this, couple? It's fucking option 1 or it's option 2. That's
Yes.
it.
Sunshine.
Yesterday's weather, right? The
Uh-huh.
day we had yesterday, that weather, and you can have option 1 at home with the missus,
Mhm.
outside the wee furs, the big green eggs on the go, couple of fucking ribeyes, couple of sirloins, whatever you want in there.
Beautiful.
We bottle of Barolo, sitting with a nice breeze. That's option 1. Or
That was
option
yesterday.
2, or option 2 is the exact same weather. Beautiful breeze, bottle of Barolo,
Getting a
some
blowjob.
meat on the Barbie, but you're in Italy. You're in that wee village where you go and visit, where you pick up her feather, and you sit there, and you see the views, and you know that you can go to that restaurant and get all that meat, and you know all the produce in the garden, and it's the exact same weather, but you're in Italy. What one are you picking?
Now, that's a great question to try and pull me
Exactly.
apart.
I'm
I'll
not
tell you
trying to pull
this.
you apart, mate.
No, I'll tell you this honestly. If we had a reliable summer,
That's not that again. You're changing. That's
I'm
not what I
staying
asked
in,
you.
I'm
That's
staying
not
in
what I asked
Scotland.
you.
No,
That's
I've
not what I
said
asked
to
you.
you, one
I
day,
gave you
one
the
day,
option.
sun's no going to make me go, I'm never going anywhere again in my life. I'm talking about if we had like a summer you could see, I could go like that, right? See next week, going out to my bit for a barbecue because you knew it was going to be good weather, but you don't.
Right, but here's the thing, right? And let me challenge your viewpoint there, right?
My perception.
Let me challenge your perception, Malorca, for if you'll allow me for a second. What does it matter what the weather is to have a Barbie?
Because it's
What does
better
it
when the
matter?
sun's out and you're maybe even under a shade. You know
Mate,
yourself, shite beer tastes great when it's cold and it's warm.
when it's cold and warm, all that
When the beer's
matters,
cold and the weather's rare.
all that matters is that it's dry. That's it.
Well, that's
But
not true.
I'm not going to stand for this. Isn't it? But you wouldn't have to go any of the weather that's in Scotland. No, it's not, because either you've not been to parts of Spain, you've not been to parts of Italy, anywhere in mainland Europe.
No.
Our cities aren't built for this weather.
You have a joyous affection for Amsterdam.
Oh my God, man!
And that's all you want to do
Greatest
is go
city
to
in the
Amsterdam,
world.
escape everywhere, because you see your answers in Amsterdam. They're no Scott. Your
You know what?
your Amsters is here in
You might be
Scotland with better
you might
weather.
be you might be proud of me for this, or I don't know.
You don't want to go
Right?
to Amsterdam anymore
No, we're going back, and we're going back this year. And let me tell you for why.
for that restaurant.
Right? Well, I can't wait to go back to Pesca. But it's for this, Mal. We went away for Valentine's. And
Was that Amsterdam last time?
Amsterdam last time, right?
Right.
Still quite relatively new, so I was on my best behaviour, right? In the sense that I didn't want to show the aggressive side
Aye,
in front of the missus.
doing
right?
the red light district, sex
Well,
dungeons, all that kind of stuff.
More so in the hotel, because I wasn't happy with the hotel. I'm sure we spoke about
Right.
this, right? I was pissed off with it because I paid for an upgrade. I paid a
Pretty
lot.
penny.
I paid a lot for the room, right? But I wanted to treat the princess, know what I'm saying? But I wasn't happy with it. And when I came home, and I done good, and I came home, I structured a very strong email.
4-page fucking retaliation letter.
Well, it was a 1-pager, but it wasn't aggressive. And 2, I thought what I should do is point out what was wrong. Like what I would have been annoyed with if I was a manager. Right? Because there was things wrong with the room.
You flipped it and you went, if I worked for you.
There was things wrong with the hotel. There was
Right.
things wrong with the service. And I went through it, right? And I got a reply back from him. And I thought I may get
Fuck off,
a
yes.
partial refund. That's what I thought I was going to get, right?
No chance. No anymore.
No, but what I got was an apology. What I was good, and I was glad that I put it the way I put it, was because the manager of the hotel, who also wasn't there the whole weekend, no, it's against a big hotel. I get it, right? Cunts probably doesn't know what weekends. He went to the room, and now this is also 3 days after we had checked out.
Right.
He
Spunk
went to
everywhere.
well, he went to the room and
Blood.
confirmed that everything I said was still the case.
Okay. Well, that's
Right?
good.
Because I'd taken pictures of it as well. Right, so he was like, I can only apologise. You'll only apologise, you know. Right, so he went in, but then he said, "We'd like the opportunity to right the wrong.
So come back.
We'd like you to come back and stay as our guest, free of charge. We'll put you in this executive room, which is the one I was going to upgrade to, but it was crazy though. And we'd like you to come and stay with us, free of charge as our guest." And I left it because I know, but here's the thing, man. I thought because I left it at the time. I just says, "Thank you for coming back to me." I left it at that, right? Because I did think, I'm no sending that email to get something for free. Because this is what I always think when people complain. When people complain, they go like, I would say like half the time people are complaining because they want something for free. They're not actually annoyed with it. I was just
You just said you at least wanted some money back. So
I wanted money back. I don't want to come back.
So the cunts gave you fucking free accommodation. I'm not happy with that. I'm going to play his bluff.
Well, that's the thing, right? So then I don't know why, it came out in my head the other day, but 2 weeks ago, I was just thinking about Amsterdam. And then I remember that email, and I said to Laura, I was like, should I just email them back and go, do you know what? I'd like to take you up in that offer. She's like, why not? Because the flights are cheap as fuck.
Yep, correct.
And I mean, and we're talking almost $1,000 for the hotel room. Do you know what I mean? So why would I not take that up?
Exactly.
Brilliant. So I'm going to email them back and say, remember me, cunt? Coming back.
Well, what you might find is, whatever dates that you booked your flights for, they might go, we don't have that executive suite ready.
Mate, I've not booked the flights yet. That's how I'm going to put it. I'm going to play this safe.
And you're a mug if you don't, because it's there on a plate, free digs, and then that's money could be spent on some more nice meals, treating the princess to, I don't know, couple of new dildos, however romantic way you work, Kings. I don't know what your kinks up to.
Mate, one would do me.
Rambo knives, whatever
one would do me.
Up to.
One would do me. You know what I mean? I'm like, I keep leaving hints. What, you know, put it in there. Go and check out that Amazon basket. One big dildo on it. She's like, what? Who's put that in there? Went, oh, the dog was online.
Who's into Mexican wrestling?
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Well, I'm some kind of weirdo because I want to wear a wrestling mask and put a dildo. I mean, who's wrong with that, man?
Get yourselves earlier. Don't be daft, man.
So you're telling me that a biological woman can become a biological man, but I can't wear a wrestling mask and buy a dildo for the wife? What's going on, mate?
So what's happening to the world today?
What world we living in?
It's ran by fucking shite bags.
It's ran by here. It's right rangings. Anyway, so I'm going to email them back and I'm going to say, look,
get it booked. Get in there.
Let me know when I can come back and critique. But also got me thinking at the time as well. See, because I before I went, I watched that program about the Ritz in London, where the cunts can run, and I'm like, see if you really cared about your work. And I know not everybody cares about the work. I know a lot of people go to the work for their money, but see if you're in the service industry, it wouldn't take you long to go around and say, that isn't right, that isn't right, that isn't right, get it fucking fixed.
Yep.
And there comes a point where, because it was a nice hotel, I'm trying to think of it in their mindset, and I'm going, right, is it just because they know they're going to get people in? So if they get 10 out of every 50 that aren't happy, fuck them. We're going to get repeat business because we are well marketed, or, you know, we're in a nice location. You know, we know what we're doing. I don't know, but
the places that sell shite food to tourists, they know.
Oh, they know.
They know that they're not giving a fuck, man.
Like, they know the locals aren't coming, and there's enough transient business. Transient, mate, it's a good word.
I like
they don't have to worry about it. Do you know what I mean?
Just cunts come through the wall.
But see that way, like when we walked in the room, and Laura was like, "This is lovely," and I'm going,
"What was wrong with it?" But give me let's move on for this topic, right? Because I don't want to upset you. But what was the three things that stood out that you don't? Just go bullet points. Give me three things.
Three things. The room wasn't clean enough. There was dust in the room.
Okay.
We were in the roof of the hotel, so there was the actual exposed beams of the roof, which was fine. It looked very nice, but the way that the bed was positioned, I'd fucking knocked my head off the beams twice. Now, if I'm at that point paying, right, 750 quid it was for the room,
it's in the eaves, and you just fucking headbutt it as you're going into right.
Now, we were £750 for the room. I paid for an upgrade.
A night?
No, for the 3 nights.
Right.
I paid for the upgrade, which took me 820 to be in this room, which is a part of the executive room, which I didn't think it was. If I'm paying £820, I want to be able to walk around my bed without fucking knocking my head off a pillow.
Of course.
Right? And again, the pictures that I sent to him. I says, here are the pictures that you've advertised as this executive room, which was a duplex, right? A mezzanine level with the bedroom upstairs. You had a living room downstairs. I says, that isn't the room we got. I don't even know if that room exists in the hotel. The other thing was, you had one of those, like the bathroom is obviously inside the room, but it's all frosted glass.
Aye, I'll at least like to look at my bird doing a shite, mate. Sort that out.
So you couldn't see her doing a shite, but I could watch her having a shower, which was lovely. She pushed her tits against the glass. I had a fucking cracking time. But what they've got is
you in the shower.
I tell you, where's his dick? In the bathroom they've got like a kind of black, what would you call it? Like a wrap, which goes around part of the glass, the frosted glass, so you can't see certain parts of the bathroom, like to break it up.
Aye, hide the bollocks.
One of the strips of the wrap, there was a big tear out it, and it was kind of exposed in the glass. Now again, these things happen. I'm saying, as a manager of a hotel, if you're paying a certain level, or even if you're paying £20, it doesn't matter. I would say that room, we don't book guests in that room until that's fixed. Simple as that.
I think it's because you're paying such good money. You want to go away pleased with what you've spent. No, like, I'm a fucking mug spending £800 on
at the same time. I get it, but I'll also say, listen, I can understand there are a lot of people out there who £800 on a hotel is nothing. Like, I understand that. There's also people who think £100 a night in a hotel is ridiculous. It doesn't matter what you're paying. And that all comes back to what we were saying about people ripping off tourists and ripping off locals. If you are given a service or anything, and people are paying for it, doesn't matter if you're paying £1 or £1 million, you should be giving them the same fucking level of service. And that's what I would tell my hotel staff every morning in the briefing. You're fucking out.
That's brilliant that you've got that chance to get back free, because it's clever and all, because they're just going, hopefully return bookings. Obviously, you'll not come back. But then again, you might.
I might. That's what I'm thinking about. College Bluff.
That much. But I go, you'd be a mug if you never took them up on that offer, because your flights are going to cost, what, £100 or something like that. You know, you're in and out. Great time in Amsterdam again. Good bit of bonding. Job done. And
then back to Pesca for another fucking amazing meal.
I want to see the Nickies, 2 years high in edibles, try to tell them that the hotel's everything you'd ever dreamed of now. See the clowns and that stick there, his faces out the wall. That was a great touch, mate. And with the ceiling just turning into a waterfall, cascading over my six-pack. Wow. The guy was like, you take my clogs to your room and anyway.
I have got a few things that I need to talk to you about.
Go for it.
We're now into hero zone. We're in the hero time here, right?
Well, we're not yet. It's not done 30 yet.
Well, we're half an hour in.
Oh, is this the thing where it's one take now?
We're just doing one take now, aye.
You upgraded. You're running pro.
We're going to cut the cunt straight out. That's it. Right. We're not even getting it, because this is it. I don't even want to.
Let's say farewells.
Okay, farewell.
Because I need to try and find somewhere to edit the audio.
Okay. Farewell to the scum. Thank you for joining us for the free section of the show. Again, I don't think you even deserve this, but enjoy it. Become a hero. Stop fucking about. Patreon.com/the hashtag show. Sign up for £1 a week and you can get the full episode, because I am about to talk to Mal about a young couple whose relationship has been destroyed by glory holes. That is the story I'm about to bring to Mal.
a man, boy, have been destroyed.
A man, and it's amazing because a man has been flung at his house, and a woman has taken to social media to expose this
he's
man.
He's a glory hunter.
He's a glory hunter. And no, mate, he's hunted well. He's found the fucking top banana. So that's coming up, as well as some other stuff. Patreon.com/the hashtag show, hashtagshow.co.uk. Follow the links to become a hero. Get your tickets to the live recording, July 16th in the Classic Grand. We'll see you there. Chucky Allah, we are the people.
I'd just like to add to that. Beautiful. Can't wait to talk about that. Yeah. and I just want to say to everybody out there in interweb land that this Saturday, 17th of June, is the 1994 Family Fun Day. Fun for all the family, and all ages rave in the Classic Grand. Bouncy castles, ball swamps, old school music.
Ball swamps.
And then Scott.
Something for the mothers. It's a ball swamp.
And then Scott, we're over to Edinburgh for the old 24th of June for 1994, Annihilating Rhythm. And what a lineup we have for you guys. We've got
What a lineup.
Ultrasonic. That's me if you didn't know. Dream Frequency, Dance Overdose, Technotrance, DJ Kid and MC Gavsey, Mallorca Lee, that's me again, getting a double wage. Andy from the TRS and Malcolm X and MC Triple X. That's at the Biscuit Factory in Edinburgh. I mean, if that's not enough,
what difference do you do between Ultrasonic and Mallorca Lee?
I'll get to that a bit later.
Do you take the beanie off?
I take people on a journey, Scott.
I'm Ultrasonic.
Saturday.
No, I'm not. I'm Mallorca Lee. Oh, I'm
Who is that? It's him.
Who is this, man? It's fucking... I'm Batman.
And on Saturday, the 9th of September, we've dropped to Biggie. It's the 10th birthday for 1994, right in the night. That's 1994 been gone for 10 years, Scott.
Nobody cares, mate.
And the lineup for that's spectacular. There's Ultrasonic, that's me again. And I've got Jam and Spoon, Jamel Miles coming over from Germany. Right in the Night is one of his top ditties. Follow
Right
Me.
in the night.
Yeah. Right in the night.
Right
I used to think it'd be Right in the Night.
Yeah,
Bass Generator, I'll be giving it
it's
all
there, sure.
bassy stuff. Trevor
Right.
Riley and MC Cyclone over there, Joe Deacon over there, Andy again from the Rhythmic State, Malcolm X, and MC Triple X once again. That's Glasgow on the 9th of September.
Has anybody checked in on Uncle Joe since Ange Postecoglou left Celtic? Is he all right? Is he still...
No, but what I've got is updated news on Saturday, the 8th of July. We've got
for fuck's
Ultrasonic
sake, man.
at Club 69 in Paisley for the old 90s techno rave, and that's Ultrasonic, David Forbes,
Well,
Andy TRS, and Tony Hutchison. That's going
I
to be
would
another
say-
stomper.
I would say
Get your
don't
tickets.
even bother going to that one, because you can clearly see from how shite that flyer is. Mal doesn't
No.
care about that night.
I think the flyer's really clever. It's done like an old
Garbage.
school flyer. It's even done
Fucking
like as if it's
pish.
crinkled. Don't know if you can
Pish.
see it. It's
No,
done as if
can't.
it's been
Nobody
folded in
cares.
somebody's pocket.
You've been folded,
that,
mate.
That in itself is worth the ticket entry.
Right,
I mean, and if
hurry
you
up.
can't
Let's
go,
get rid of the scum. Fuck
if
them.
if you can't go, just PayPal me 30 quid and I'll send you a picture of my dick. All the best now. Take care, and we'll see
Goodbye.
you for the Hero episode if you're lucky enough to join us, yeah?
Bye, everybody. Thank you. Good night. Okay. Great. Good night. I love you. Okay.
The HashTag show.co.uk.